Wow, this is really fantastic. We have this great new room, and it is filled to capacity. So thank you, everybody, for coming out in the weather. We really appreciate that. My name is Anne Marie Gable, and I'm the Vice President of Administrative Services for Long Beach City College. And I am, as I said, thrilled to see everybody here and to finally be able to have this event today. I would like to thank each and every one of you for being here. It really is an honor to see everyone on that. First off, we're going to start with the Pledge of Allegiance. So it's my honor to introduce our Academic Senate President, Kevin Ryan. And Kevin Ryan's an instructor with our mathematics department. He attended, got his master's degree in math from Cal State University, Long Beach. And before coming to Long Beach City College, he worked in private industry and as a high school math teacher. So please join me in welcoming Kevin Ryan.
Thank you. If you please stand, if you are able, and please join me with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands.
Thank you, Kevin. Our first speaker is going to be the president of the Board of Trustees for the Long Beach Community College District, Mr. Mark Bowen. Board President Bowen was first elected in 2006 to our trustees, and he represents District Number 3, which includes downtown Long Beach. He attended UCLA and earned his bachelor's degree in history in 1997. In addition to his work here at LBCC, Board President Bowen is a social studies teacher at Huntington Park High School in Los Angeles Unified School District. So let's welcome Board President Bowen to the stand.
Thank you, Anne Marie. Good morning and welcome to everybody. On behalf of the entire Board of Trustees, I welcome you all to the opening of our new landmark facility, the South Quad Complex, or as it's going to be known to our students, Building T. This wonderful new facility is going to provide a new home for the faculty and students in our two largest academic departments, math and social studies. This is the last in a long line of new remodeled buildings that we have welcomed to the campus in the last couple of years. Years of hard work and investment in Long Beach City College's building program are paying huge dividends for us and for our students, and for every member of the Long Beach community. We did not arrive here today by accident. It has taken us years of careful planning to reach this milestone. It takes a great deal of planning and forethought to design, assemble the funding, get all of the required approvals, and to build educational facilities. It takes a lot of hard work and effort, and I thank everybody who has helped us along the way. But a special thank you has got to go out to the one group of people that is most responsible for this accomplishment, and that is the people of this community who have sent me and my fellow trustees here to the college. In 2002, the local voters approved Measure E that extended that bond in 2008. Together, these measures, when combined with state funds, will bring in over $700 million to our community and allow us to successfully complete the 2020 master plan that the board passed in 2007. This plan calls for building many new and expanded facilities so that Long Beach City College can continue to meet the changing needs of our students as the demands of our economy and society change. Specifically, we will see new facilities for our nursing students, new math and science labs, renovated athletic facilities, more state-of-the-art technology classrooms, and new college landscaping and signage, and of course, new parking facilities. These and other important improvements will transform LBCC for future generations. This transformation is the principal focus of the Board of Trustees. Improving the infrastructure and facilities is one of our top goals. I want to thank each of my colleagues and all of the others who have helped us along the way for their leadership and their dedication to the mission of this college. That mission, of course, is to educate students. But educating students requires facilities, classrooms, offices, libraries, athletic fields and laboratories, places where students can be educated and their lives can be changed for the better. We are here today to celebrate another important milestone in that journey. For over 82 years, LBCC has been about students and about their success. This college has earned a strong reputation, and it enjoys a prominent place in the cities that it serves: Lakewood, Signal Hill, Avalon, and Long Beach, and throughout all of California. I know that this college is going to continue to improve and grow over the next 82 years, and I look forward to sharing so many more successes with you in the future. Thank you for coming.
Thank you, Board President Bowen. Now, it's my privilege to introduce some of our other board members as well as the other elected officials and dignitaries in the audience today. So to begin with the Long Beach Community College District Board of Trustees, we have Dr. Tom Clark. Roberto Urenga. Doug Otto. And Jeff Kellogg. And then some of the other elected officials in the room, we have representing State Senator Oropesa, Sharon Weitzman. Assemblymember Bonnie Lowenthal, Tim Patton. Representing Assemblymember Warren Foratani is Brian Minigino. Representing LA County Supervisor Don Kanabe is Connie Zeibel. Representing Mayor Bob Foster is Billy Dahl. And Long Beach City Councilman, we have Robert Garcia. And representing Long Beach City Councilwoman Jerry Shipsky is Matt McHale. We have Long Beach Unified School District, Mary Stanton. And then if we could do this as a group, we have our Long Beach Foundation. Any of the Long Beach Foundation board members, if you guys could please stand and we can acknowledge your support of the college. And lastly, any former or current Citizens Oversight Committee members, if you could please stand and be acknowledged. Thank you each very much for being here. Now, it's my honor to introduce Eloy Ortiz Oakley, the president of Long Beach City College. President Oakley just celebrated his 3rd anniversary as president after previously serving the college as Executive Vice President of Administrative Services. President Oakley is a true community college success story. After graduating high school and spending 4 years in the U.S. Army, he began his higher education career at Golden West College, where he found his professional mission. From Golden West College, he transferred to the University of California, Irvine, and earned a BA in Environmental Analysis and Design and a Master's in Business Administration. On a personal note, President Oakley and his wife Bernadette are proud parents of 1 Long Beach City College alumni, graduate, and 3 future Vikings. Please join me in welcoming President Oakley.
All right. Well, welcome everybody. Good morning. It's wonderful to be here. You know, every once in a while you're involved in an occasion that has been in the planning for years. And this occasion has been in the planning for literally years. It's a great day. It's a great day, and I thank you all for your support. Thanks to all the students who are here. I hope you have many opportunities to enjoy the new facilities. To the faculty who are here, I hope that you continue to work your magic in these new facilities. And to all the staff and administrators, managers, and classified staff who are here, thank you for making this day possible. And of course, to all of the folks who were just introduced, thank you for your great support of this college. We certainly could not do what we do without your support. And you make it easy for me to come up here every time and report on the wonderful things that Long Beach City College is doing. So, as I said, today is a great day, a celebration of the opening of our new landmark facility for this college, the South Quad Complex. And don't ask me where that name came from. It just stuck one day, and we've lived with it ever since. On occasions like this, it's appropriate to pause and reflect on our progress and to thank those who helped make this day possible. Many of those we've thanked already, but a few I need to thank again. So again, let me give a brief thank you to the elected members of the Board of Trustees for the Long Beach Community College District. These individuals put our students at the heart of everything that they do, and what they do for this college is tremendous, and they deserve our thanks. So you've met them all already, so please join me in one more round of thanks to the elected members of the Board of Trustees. Second, I would like to thank my predecessor, who had expected to be here this morning. She, Dr. Jan Kehoe, who was president when we designed this building, lives in Fort Worth. And she has been looking forward to this day for many, many years. So when I called her, and I told her, Jan, we're finally done. She made plans. She got on a plane in Fort Worth. She got to Phoenix yesterday, and she stayed in Phoenix all night. So unfortunately for her, the weather did not cooperate with her getting here on time, but I understand that she met a friend. She made a friend in Phoenix who was also stranded, who needed to get out to California, and she is in a car with her at this time, driving to Long Beach City College. So, Jan, wherever you're at, the building will be here when you get here, and I will give you a personal tour. So, but seriously, I want to thank Jan for all of her foresight. You know, this was one of the facilities that we thought about early on, one of the facilities that at first nobody really wanted to talk about because, you know, where we sit now was a nice big open space with beautiful, beautiful trees. So it was very difficult to think about transforming that space into a new facility. But the realities were that we knew that we were going to be experiencing tremendous growth over the years. We knew that our neighbors on all sides of the campus were having more and more difficulties with parking. We felt we needed to extend the campus southward and to start moving some of the facilities southward. So this was really the first building that was planned to move on this side of Carson. A lot of people did not like that idea at that time, but we felt it had to be done for all the reasons I just mentioned. So we are so happy to be able to open up this building. We get a chance to move a lot of our, not just our students over here, but much of the administrative services that were on the north side of campus over here. So again, parking can be a little bit more relieved for everybody involved. I also want to give a special thanks to the Cordova Corporation and the bond management team for their hard work and dedication in bringing this facility online. The Cordova Corporation and our entire bond management team has really been with us since day one. Since the first day that this building was planned, they have stuck with it and made sure that we got this building online. So thank you to all of you from the bond management team. I also want to thank the architect who is here today as well. Armando Gonzalez from Gonzalez Cadale. Armando, wave your hand. Armando and I and his team and Dr. Kehoe spent many a day talking about this building, and we had many a discussion about this building, and we're so happy to have had the opportunity to get it completed. And also a special thanks to Taisei, the contractor, who's here as well, who has labored to get this building up and running. We still have a little bit more to go, so don't leave yet. But thank you again for all of your hard work. So the South Quad Complex we unveiled today will play an important role in the college's mission. This facility adds 32 new state-of-the-art classrooms, some of which are already in use today. Each of these classrooms is fully equipped with smart technology to enhance teaching and learning. 3 of the classrooms also have built-in computer workstations to allow faculty to integrate the internet and other technology into their classes, and the entire building also is equipped with wireless internet service. So for those of you who have your laptops today, you can feel free and fire them up and you can get access. Along with the 89 new faculty offices, Building T has become the new home of our largest departments of business and the social sciences. Some of the faculty are represented here today. So any of the faculty who are here from business and social sciences who will occupy the building, can you please stand and be recognized? Craig, I know you're shy. Particularly the speech. Anybody from speech here? There you are, Betty. These folks and the students who have been in those classrooms have lived in trailers for forever, 14 years. So I know they are especially happy to finally move in to a permanent facility. Thank you for being here. The facilities we are building will help all of you. And they are essential to our efforts to improve our students' success. I pledge to continue to work with the support of the Board of Trustees and the community to continue to build facilities that this community needs to meet the demands of the economy and to secure a better future for us all. So today really is a continuation of a journey of learning, growing, and most importantly, educating this community, which began over 82 years ago and will continue for many, many decades to come. We do all this because of one simple belief, that where one starts out in life should in no way determine or limit where they can go in life. I thank you all for being here today. I thank you for your support. I hope you take the time to take a look at the new facility. I hope that you continue to come out in the future as we cut the ribbon on many, many new facilities. We will be constructing and renovating for the good part of the next 15 years, so we will have plenty of opportunities. So again, thank you for your support. Thank you for all you do for the college, and again, enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you, President Oakley. And as he just mentioned, the real impact of this building is the 32 new state-of-the-art classrooms. So from that, we have an instructor with our speech department, Nicole Rivera-Simons, and a student in the speech department, Weston Vach, who would like to share their first-hand impressions of the impact this new facility is having on both teaching and learning.
As a speech student in the Old O Bungalows over a decade ago, there were a lot of ways that I knew I was cared about. My instructors were positive and supportive. They imparted on me endless knowledge about public speaking, interpersonal communication, debate, and so on. And most importantly, they challenged me to think critically. I learned how to learn and how to love to learn. Through the process of completing both my BA and MA, I always found myself reflecting on my experience here at LBCC. What I realized was that I received an education here that would rival any four-year institution without having to take out huge loans. For these reasons and so many more, I am forever grateful and indebted to this school. So I am here now teaching, trying to give students the same thing that I was given. Winston Churchill said, "The pessimist sees difficulty in every opportunity, and the optimist sees opportunity in every difficulty." Our administration, our faculty, and our students have exemplified the latter part time and time again. And while this is true of the school as a whole, it is infinitely true about the speech department. Many of the teachers I had as a student are now my colleagues, so I've experienced this on both sides. Our department chair, Lynn Missahan, where are you? Is. My dear friend and mentor, Betty Martin, and all of the other faculty have seized opportunity and difficulty over and over. As a student, I saw the drab gray walls of the O bungalows covered in inspirational posters, and they used the inconsistent media carts to teach us to be prepared for anything. As instructors, we have learned to share space and resources without burdening our students. And while the department and most of us here have the uncanny ability to make opportunity out of difficulty, we are so excited to be here in the South Quad and the T buildings where we won't have to do that anymore. As soon as I got the email that the keys were available, I rushed over to the facilities department, grabbed my keys, rushed back over here, and opened the first classroom that my keys would unlock. What I saw took me aback. It is so beautiful and so professional. It looks like a proper college. It is a place where our students can be proud. T is more than a building. It is a shining example to the community and to our students that they are valued. It is a tangible sign that we care about them and that they matter to us. Thank you. Now I would like to turn it over to a student who has the opportunity to experience both buildings. Please help me in welcoming Weston Bach.
Thank you, Nikki. Just to put it in perspective on how old those buildings were here, I was 7 when those buildings were in place. So it is definitely an exciting time for all of Long Beach community, whether faculty, students, or the actual community, people that live here. This is an amazing time to see how Long Beach City College has grown from one little side with the stadium across the street. Now we're taking over this park, and it's 32 new beautiful classrooms. One thing that I remember pretty good is trying to deliver a speech in the old bungalow that was in the middle of a parking lot. I remember sitting there giving a speech, and all of a sudden you hear this loud thumping. Oh, what's that loud thumping? Oh, it's somebody's radio because we were in the middle of a parking lot. We don't have that here in this new classroom. Just the environment is better. We learn better. I have 3 out of the 4 of my classrooms in this new beautiful building. Desks are bigger. I'm a big guy. I need a bigger desk. Desks are bigger. Classrooms are bigger. We're not all crammed together. So like I said, this is an exciting time for all of Long Beach community, and I can't wait to see how further we go. President Oakley was saying how many more years we have of improving, and Long Beach City College is raising the bar for every single community college everywhere. We are #1, and this is an amazing time. So the wait was well worth it. And here's to the success of all of Long Beach City College. Thank you.
For some reason, I keep following tall people. Thank you, Nicole and Weston. Those thoughts were very inspiring and very well received. Thank you very much. Now, our final speaker today is going to be the president of our Associate Student Body, Isaac Romero, who will make a brief presentation on behalf of the students to mark this occasion. So please help me in welcoming Isaac Romero.
President Oakley, Board President Bowen, faculty, staff, students, and other guests. As the ASB President, I am honored to represent the students here at Long Beach City College. On behalf of all LBCC students, I would like to thank you for this new building, this wonderful new facility. Students will benefit profoundly from this building, and we are delighted to finally be able to use the T building, the South Quad. To mark this occasion, the Honor Societies Thane and Kasai have each donated a tree that will be replanted in the north end of the academic quad near Carson Street. Trees are important symbols throughout the world. A short poem by the poet Henry Abbey will help explain why we decided to plant these trees to mark the occasion. What do we plant when we plant a tree? We plant the ship that will cross the sea. We plant the mast that will carry the sails. We plant the plast to withstand gales, the keel, the keelson, and the beam and the knee. We plant the ship when we plant the tree. The tree we dedicate today serves as a reminder of the many possibilities that arise out of this new facility and out of our college. We are delighted that this tree will be a symbol of service to students long after our time at LBCC ends. Thank you again for giving the students an opportunity to participate, and even more importantly, for all the work you're doing to improve our college and our current students and our future generation of Vikings. Thank you.
Thank you, Isaac. So before we cut the ribbon, I'd like to thank a few people who helped make today possible. First, there are several people who played vital roles and worked very hard to make this building a reality. And so on behalf of the college, I'd like to thank Mark Thistle, Tim Wooten, Medhani Ephraim from our facilities department, along with all of their staff who've moved heaven and earth to get these buildings built. Thank you, guys. And then we have Mark Gaitis and Cindy Hanks from our Instructional and Information Technology Service Department, along with all of their staff, who worked endlessly ensuring that the technology needs were built into this building, were delivered into this building, and were functioning in this building before we moved in. So thank you very much for all your hard work. And lastly, although President Oakley already acknowledged the Cordoba Corporation, I'd like to acknowledge the people who work here on our campus on a daily basis and are pretty much of an extension of our staff. At least that's the way we feel of them. So special thanks goes out to Bill Adams, Lisa Hernandez, Michael Johnson, and Molly Gressett for everything that they've done for this building. And finally, to acknowledge and thank those individuals that made today happen and all the hard work of going into planning this event and making sure that it works out well. We have Chi Chung Kong, Mark Taylor, Camille Bolton, and all the staff from our Community Relations and Marketing. We have Cindy Hanks again, as well as all her staff from the Academic Computing and Multimedia Services. And then Steve Wheeler and the Maintenance and Operations staff for their hard work in putting this event together. And lastly, I think our band has left us, but I wanted to thank the Faculty All-Star Band for being here and playing the music before we began. And again, most importantly, thank you to everyone for being here today. So we have some keepsakes. Please take those on your way out to remember the occasion by. Now I'd like President Oakley and the Board of Trustees and all of you to join us for the ribbon cutting. And then after the ribbon cutting, we'll have a classroom open immediately after for you to visit. Thanks again for coming.